Hello guys, welcome to this news video, and in today's video we're going to continue with our journey to become a full stack developer using the FreeCodeCamp full stack developer curriculum. So I am Alan, a regular guy that's just trying to be a full stack developer. And in today's video we're going to continue our grind, and we are going to build a library manager using JavaScript. The topic, the chapter about this project is high order functions and callbacks. Here we talk about maps, reduce, filter, and so on and so forth. So let's just start the project. Another 30 minutes. So, step 2. Sorry, I did step 1 since. So, step 2, inside the library array, create an object with the following properties. So, to create an object is simple, curly braces, and in between we write the properties. So, title, so the title is a string, comma. I don't know if it's a comma or two dots. I don't really know. I've forgotten. I think it's two dots. I think it's semicolon. Okay, it's a comma. The next one is author. Patrick Bird. Who guys? Who here knows Patrick Bird David? Value men. Really nice channel. So it's just like book. The next part is pages. Put on it. So semicolon. So there's a problem somewhere. Sorry, yeah, I'm not supposed to, because we're still inside the array. Okay, done. So it was comma here. So this is that we have here. Step 3, another object array inside the library with the following properties. Okay. Copy. Paste. You guys may think that these exercises are easy. No, that's an exercise that really hard. So just that like I say, used to good with it. So James Clear, atomic habit. The best lesson I learned from this book is like, if you want to maintain a habit, you have to keep this say in your head. And the quote, let me just quote it. The guy was saying that to make a habit to last on the long term, you have to make sure that you don't skip that habit for more than one day. So if you skip it for one day, it is acceptable. But the next day you have to do the habit so that it can easily be impregnated. So that it can easily stay in your head. So that was like the reasoning behind it. So it can just stay inside your head and you can keep it in mind. Pages no comma. Sorry. But how come pages have in a comma? It doesn't make sense. Pages 32. Okay. Check. Good. Next step. Become a supporter. Advertising. I think that by the end of the course, I'll be a supporter. That's for sure. So let's continue. Step 4. rest of the object representing the books have been filled in for you. 0 to soul, rich dad, poor dad, everyone knows that. Creative mindset, I don't know this book. How to be a coffee bean, I don't know. Embedded entrepreneur, I don't. Choose your enemy wisely, I don't know. So now you should start working on getting several common parts of the book. So start by displaying all books. Create a function display. So create a function display. So let's just try. So we have an array here, and we have book 1 up to book n. So create a function display book with a parameter accepting an array with books number. The function should return a string that contains the title, author, and pages of all the books in the array passed into the function. So function. Let me just write the syntax before going to display book. Takes an array. Let's say the array here name here was library. So just say library. Or you can just create a name by yourself here. So an array with all books objects. So we can see name it books. So the guy is telling us that this function display books should output every member of the every member of this array. That is book 1, book 2, up till book n. So to do that, I think it's easy. We can use here a for loop, so that we shall iterate through every element and bring them out. Or what can we do else? Should we use a callback function? But if yes, which one? Map. Yeah, I think that we can use map function. Yeah, so that the map function will be like, let me change. The map function will be like, let me take something else. Okay, like this color. Increase the size. So the map function will be like, take this array and output it console block. I'll restore it somewhere, but let's just do it with a for loop. So the for loop will be like go through the array. Normally we're supposed to do like a edge case. Edge case is here to check whether the array is even an array, whether the parameter is an array and it's not empty. So start with 0. The limit will be the length. So the length of the array, point length is there, and we shall increment after every iteration. So we just console point log the array. So the array here is library B. I think like this is okay. I don't know, let's check. So there's something wrong. You should create a function display books. Ah, okay, I forgot display. Display display book function should use a higher order function. Okay, they are asking us to use a higher order function. So we must use a higher order function. So we'll be like return library boom map map and something like this, and take parameter. I think that is current element. Let's say book. An index. Okay, and this arrow function. We like console .log. Book at index, something like this. Should also return a string. Okay, let me put in a string. Book. Let me put in a variable. So return books. String. What's wrong here? Did I make an error with the ask ChatGPT? What is the syntax of map? If it's not map, which function can it be? Not the map. So, sorry, in JavaScript. In JavaScript. Very wrong implement index array. So that's it. Maybe it's because of this constant stuff. It's not working. Taking library. Okay. So what's wrong here? I don't know. Normally I think that my code is correct because we have the element book and we have the index, so we should console dog. Yes, the output. Say to output something using map string. Let's say string. Okay, now I understand. It's because of this. Okay. Oh, scheiße. Yeah. Return this. Book index. So console dot was just giving me the arrays. So put in a string. Yes, this is how we put in a string. So normally I don't even need to use this index stuff, but so you have something like this. Say just say book. So put in a return. Book. So I don't know what is wrong here. So should return a string, but what's wrong? Should I convert it to the string? To string. Using math. But this one here is, we don't want the names because the telling me to I should return a string that contain title. Okay. Which is to use this one. So library. So book here. Let's see. Title. Book. Author. Finally. Sorry. This two. Which is book. The next one is pages. So it will be stored here. It's not still working. So I don't know why it's wrong here. Books. So normally this thing is supposed to return. Just different. It's still wrong. Should return a string. Okay. This guy's not strings. So to convert an object to a string, I think we shall use yeah, that's it. This is what was lacking of the thing. So this is exercise here. I'll try this thing again. Try this one. Paste. So it's the name. Let's say title. Not user book. Let's say pages. Book. Put it in here. What? Pages. Pages, not pages. Auto. Book, yeah, it's correct. So I just say book. Sorry. Auto. Book name is okay. I think like this is correct. Still wrong. I don't know if I have to put it in a string. Books. I don't know what that's the accent from in here. Book. Sorry. Books. She's wrong. What is wrong here? Let me just ask ChatGPT. Let me see what he would answer. It's really hard to program. It's basically the same thing I did, so I don't know. Let me just remove this guy. So, what's wrong here? Still now it's not still working. Wow! Gosh. Sorry. So normally I was supposed to use this join each book string to a new line. Okay. Wow. Wow. Well, it's not that easy. So let's continue. Okay. No, he change could use for each output. Okay, this is how I did it. Bye. Okay. So now let's understand it. So he's saying let's do it on let's just delete everything here. So we have to create get summary. So maybe we shall plan it in a little, explain more details for me to better understand. So get summary, book summaries function takes a single parameter, accepting an array with books, with book object. So we have an array and you need the object b1 up to bn. Okay. The next step is get some book summaries function should return an array containing all the about property of property value of each book. So this thing should this function should take a book, access the about property of the book using access the about property of the book, store it somewhere because it's important to store it. So store it, I think so, because they're saying that should return an array. So store it in an array. Return an array containing all the about property. So that's it. So to do this one, I have pretty good. I have a really here. Here we shall use the for each function. No, I need something that will create a new, because for each does not create a new variable, does not create a new array. The map function creates a new array. So I think the map function creates a new array. Let me check. To output something using syntax. Okay. Method is used to create a new array. So I will use the map function here. So let me just put it in red. Map function. Raise it. So it's already raining here. So if you don't mind if you hear the sound of the rain. So let me just close the window so that we are not disturbed. So let's continue. So here I will use the map function. So map function here, and I will connect the map function to this array object. Okay, let's try and do it and see if it works. Function get book summaries. Say single accepting array of books. So say books. So now so constant about is equals to books and map function. Map function. The map function. What do we want here? We just want to have the current element and output and access the about section and store it in an array. That's all. I think like this is okay. Do I need to add again anything? Okay, let me try and do this. Like initialize the array. Now, so every time I'll just say the array is supposed to take in the array, want to push it in the array. It's not working. sorry, about. So the idea was just okay. Well, so the idea was like we take the element, we take the book object, we access the about property, we store it in this array progressively. So that's just it. The next part is another useful thing to do is to get the books by their authors. So get function. So the time is up, so we'll just try and finish fast. I will just try and finish it fast. Function get books by author. Take to parameter an array with books objects, say books. Books and a string with the author. So author. The function must return an array that contains the book by a particular author. Return books by the particular author. So here I know how to do this. We shall use the filter method. Just erase this fast. So you will be like let's say where's my record? So we will be like we will just say array. Let's declare an array book. Normally it's supposed to be search book. Let's initialize array. Sorry, it's normally supposed to be semicolon. So I think that I don't write very well. So after doing that, we shall filter, create a new array. Yeah, we shall create this catalog. We shall just use the filter array, the filter method. So let me just look for the context for the syntax again. That's it. So yeah, we shall, as you can see, here's the filter method with the array. So we shall just say the book and books, because take the array. Let me erase this. So we take the book, apply the filter function to it, and what is useful with the filter function is that we take an element and use a condition. Here the condition should be like strictly equals to the author in the parameter. So the author of the books should be equals to the author that was given to the that was given as parameter. So we shall compare it here. After doing that, let me see again. Use this and create a new array. So we can just put it inside the array. Because here I was like okay. So let me say let search author is equals to books.filter semicolon books filter receive element. Sorry, let's say book use the array function, and we shall filter all the books that respect this condition. Let me see. Yes, book author is strictly equals to author plus given. Let's say search books. So when author are the same, I don't know if author is always with capital letter, because I wanted to make sure that it works. So on the end, we just return search books. I'm going to put a name in. So it worked. So we'll just use the next one. Last, finally create a get total page. So function get total pages with a single parameter accepting an array books. The function should return the number of pages in the books from the array passed to the function. So, interesting. Yeah, I think I will have to use the reduce method. It's like try and erase. So we have an array object b1 to bn. Now we have to count the number of pages of each book. So that means we have to count for book 1 page, let's say 1, and take this. No, not count book 1. So we just have to access the number of pages of book 1, which is, let's say 1, and take it and send it to book 2 and add it to the number of pages of book 2. So it will be 1 plus the number of pages in book 2 up till book n. So we shall use the reduce method here. So return books and reduce. And the reduce method has an accumulator and the current element. So let's say book sum of pages. So it gives us sum of pages plus equals to book font. I think the correct property name is pages, not page. Yeah, pages. Okay, for now we shall initialize the sum pages of pages, which is the accumulator. It's supposed to work. It's supposed to return the number. So I think I have made an error in the syntax. So syntax of reduce. Oh, it's not easy. Yeah, that's it. No, I want it with arrow functions. Yeah. So no. Wow. He did it for me. Sorry. I just asked for the syntax. ChatGPT just gave me the answer. So reduce book of pages on pages. I don't think it's different. So plus book pages. Maybe that was my error. This is by 0. So let's try. It's not working. It's because we have to just set it in a number before returning it. So let me just put it in a variable. So total pages is equal to this. So the return total pages. So the thing that is telling me is that total function should return a number. This reduce function is not returning a number. So that's just what it's telling me. I don't know why it's not returning a number. Is it because I didn't respect this position? Does they really matter? So first try again. Okay, it was because of these positions. So what's the next step? Which is the last step, I think so. You should test out the function by calling them with appropriate argument. So create 4 variables. Library books. The last one is total pages. Set them to all the calling of display. Okay. Yeah. Get books on. So get books by author, get total pages. I have to consult doc everything. With the respective appropriate parameter. So the display books takes the library. Get book summary takes a catalog. So library. Get books by author. So library. And the author is let's say this guy. Get to those pages. So now to console log everything. So thank you guys for watching the videos. Hope you guys really enjoy. So don't forget to leave a like button and comment below if you enjoyed the video. That being said, we shall see you on the next videos.